Hello and welcome back to more Vintage Cube Draft. Well, we opened the Bad Bazaar of Baghdad, Library of Alexandria. Notably, Bazaar draws 2 cards, this only draws 1. I'm just joking. I think this card is totally fine. I do think Bazaar is more fun. This card does kind of the same thing. Bazaar does, I don't know, maybe just because it hasn't been in the cube for a hot minute. So I like that. Pyrokinesis, probably one of the higher win rate cards to take. Just it's free and you can kill up to 4 creatures with it, which is nuts. Otherwise, like a bauble is an okay first pick. I guess I'll take library. This can just win you some games. And a card that just is colorless, really low opportunity cost that has like a failsafe mode of just, if you're on the draw and you have this in your hand, you kind of win. I don't hate. I love birds here. I think birds is really powerful. Otherwise, Occult Epiphany is quite good. I'm gonna take birds. Especially with library, birds gets a lot better. That's a Badgermole Cub. So this makes a land into a creature, and then whenever you tap a creature for mana, add an additional green. So this is kind of like Raphelos. It's crazy this card might be better than Raphelos in a green deck. Because this on its own kind of taps for 2 mana with haste. Kind of. And then it makes everything else tap for 2 as well. That's kind of nuts. So I like that. Fire Confluence is good. Dark Confidant, but like staying green, taking a good green card. Let's get it. That's a Hogak. I do love a Hogak. Once Upon a Time is definitely better. Especially, it makes the amount of 7-card library hands much higher. Because now we can have either library or Once Upon a Time and then library in the top 5. So I think this is objectively a better card. Hogak's more fun though, because I could take Hogak and then wheel Anji's Ravager. Let's do that. I just look. I'm living my best life. That's all I can say. There's a Rootwalla or a good card. I guess I'll take the good card because this is gonna wheel 100%, and this card is number 1 genuinely just really good, and number 2 can convoke a Hogak, like a Sentinel. Turns Light Shatterer does go well with Hogak, but this is just a better card in our colors. But this is just like if you want to play discard, this is a really good card. This is just generally good in green. I'm gonna take the generally good in green card, just on the off chance that we don't end up gacking. Although Detective's Phoenix Hogak is sick. Tarmogoyf also pretty good with all this stuff going on, but I'll take a Phoenix here. Speculate a little bit on the cool cards. Green Sun Zenith, Elvish Reclaimer is like the slowest possible way to get a Bazaar of Baghdad in play. Green Sun Zenith could be actually kind of good. If it's big enough, we could just put a Hogak in play. If it's small enough, you can get another copy of Birds or Badgermole. That's actually not terrible. This is also like the worst fixing ever. I'm gonna take Green Sun Zenith. There we go. We get this. We do have Leovold as a Green Sun Zenith target. But I hate Leovold in general. I think it's a pretty bad card. I'm not gonna fall for the trap. You can't get me, although now I kind of want to take a Ledger Shredder. You can't Green Sun Zenith for a Haywire Might. I mean, that's a pretty late blue card in general. Someone took a Cult Epiphany. This card is fairly replaceable. But it does go in any deck I'm playing. And the odds of me running into blue is like, if I get Nadu, try it. I could also get like a Frantic Search maybe, but Gao is pretty good in this archetype. Dark Confidant's just fun though. I'm gonna take Confidant. Gao's boring. Anji's Ravager, get in there. I should have taken Gao. Alright. This is a draft of regrets. That's what it is. Right, you play Gao, you put Phoenix on Gao, you go crazy. I knew that was a thing. I just like Dark Confidant is better if the couple discard cards I was hoping to wheel don't wheel. And Gao is really good if you're doing all the discard things. The problem I have with Gao is it's not good if you're not doing the discard things. And Dark Confidant is a card that's good if you're not doing the discard things. That's why I took it. Like, obviously, in the final deck, Gao is better. So you could take the high risk pick, which may be, more fun, all that stuff. Very likely more fun. Stomping Ground, probably. Do you take that before the fetch? This gives us Swamp Mountain Forest. So this is on color already. So I guess I take the fetch first and then try and wheel the Stomping Ground. I don't know about this Ledger Shredder. What's the last card? Tifa Lockhart. I think the card's like stone unplayable. Admittedly, I've never tried it, but I've also seen like 2 opponents try it and it looked horrible every time they tried it. But I'm like, if someone plays Tifa against me and kills me, I'll be pretty happy because like it would be cool. Town Greeter's likely to wheel. Nethergoyf is just insane, but that does put us into black. Sowing Myco Spawn is really good if we get Bazaar. But we're kind of just hoping that Bazaar is in the draft. This is the problem with drafting a 540 card cube, is you're not guaranteed to see it. Like, given that the Root Wall of Wield, if it's in the draft, we're likely to see it. And then this becomes a good pick because we take this and then we wheel Town Greeter. If it's not in the draft, then we want something like Nethergoyf because that's just a good card overall. Especially like Nethergoyf Town Greeter is good. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do that. Take Nethergoyf. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Because the failsafe of this plan is much higher. I love Ursine Monstrosity, but I also like an Overgrown Tomb when we have Bloodstained Mire. There's Fourth Erlingus. I might just like not take this card anymore because it's just like boringly overpowered. It just is so good. Tomb is good. Starting Town's okay too. This card's very good in our deck. And then this card would be a pretty good wheel. I'm gonna take the Tomb. I think this is like weird deja vu. I feel like I've taken Overgrown Tomb over Ursine Monstrosity previously. I'm pretty sure that did happen. Lelia, Eternal Witness, Badlands. With Badlands, we have actually great mana now. There's a Desecrex. I don't have any cards that discard, so I don't know. There's the Nadu I had mentioned. Renin 6. If I get discard, could be good. There's Jace, but I don't have that. I have fetches in Renin 6. I guess I just take this. Ice Tail Explorer is a little expensive, but it is good. Take Renin 6 though. There's the Mako. I mean, we're pretty close, but I have nothing that combos with this stuff. Generous Ent is also this does discard. And Mako cannot convoke a Hogak, which is fairly relevant, I guess. It is really good if we get Bazaar, but if we don't get Bazaar, it does a whole lot of nothing. We'll try it. I love the card. Might as well. There's a Bauble, which is really good with Nethergoyf. Shifting Woodland can become a Hogak. But you can also just, if Hogak is in your graveyard, you can also just cast it. So it's not really that much of a combo because rather than doing this, we would rather just cast a Hogak. But if we do, like, it could become Angie's Ravager and stuff. Unless you control a forest, I'll try it. It seems potentially worth doing. Carnage Interpreter is very good here. Robbers, boring. Pest Infestation, that's so late for that card, but let's take the fun stuff. Party Thrasher versus Stomping Ground. I have Badlands, Overgrown Tomb. This is the most marginal. I'm gonna take good mana, and then we could just be completely free for pack 3. Taking Town Greeter here because it's just so good with Hogak. If I had seen Bazaar, I would consider taking Sowing Myco Spawn here, but because I didn't, I want to take the card that I know is going to be good in my deck. There's a card I wanted to wheel from this pack. I don't remember what it was. I'm not doing Uro stuff. That's disrespectfully late, but we'll take Starting Town. Eternal Witness, probably Firebolt, so I have like any amount of removal. Although Ewit convoking Hogak is something, but I think any amount of removal here is pretty important. I'm gonna grab a Desecrex. I don't think any of the rest of these are that good. Scythe Cat Cub, I guess, is interesting, but let's go big. Generous Ent Wield. Okay, our mana is great. Generous Ent triggers the Mako. Keep that in mind. This is great. I feel like many of my last drafts lately, I've found the open lane. I mean, in this case, the open lane is 3 colors, but we used all of our draft picks except for 2. And that's pretty great, actually, considering you get 2, like, last pick cards where you have no say over what it is. Last pick Tropical Island. Wait a second. What is our fetch? Bloodstained Mire cannot grab Tropical Island. Sad. Okay. This pack is pretty awful for us overall. Marsh Flats can grab Overgrown Tomb, Badlands. Oh, just good mana. We actually don't care that much about Mana Vault. And Blood Crypt, we have Badlands. Concealing Curtains, I maybe would take, but I'll take a Marsh Flats. There's a Shieldred. There's a Currency Converter. We have all this setup. Nowhere to go. White of the Reliquary. This actually could be a White of the Reliquary deck. I feel like I just have to take Shieldred, and this is kind of sad. I mean, this card is just busted. And I have the mana for it. Yeah, I'll take Shieldred, hopefully wheel the Currency Converter. But we take good cards here. There's a 6. That's quite good. We have Mind Twist, but not a ton of mana acceleration. Someone's taking the Mana Elves, I think. I don't think I need Mana Confluence anymore. I'll grab a 6. It's a very, very good card. Fury is excellent. Personally, Bill's okay. I do like Kitesail Freebooter as well, but I think given how little removal we have, I gotta take this Fury. Then Exhume could be fun. Kolgon's Command is also pretty good. I might just take more fixing. Our mana is sketchy. K-Command is really good, but I want to be able to reliably hit whatever mana I need. I don't know. Oh, Psychic Frog does have discard synergies. That's also an exceptionally late Verdant Catacombs. Right now it's just Tropical Island, which I can't get off. There's no way. It's really cool in the deck. There's just no possible way to make the mana work. I don't think we're getting there. Rumble's good. Taiga's also very good. Our mana is exceptional. Not for Psychic Frog, but for Jund. I'm gonna take Rumble. Good with 6. Good with Hogak. We never saw Bazaar of Baghdad. So we're not playing the Rootwalla. Not playing the Mako. Not playing Desecrix. This pack, I'll take a Mind Collapse. I think that card's actually not bad. Blood Crypt or Concealing Curtains. I think I might need more playables, so I'll take a Concealing Curtains. Then I will take Endurance or White of the Reliquary. I don't really have any lands that I care to grab, but this does get bigger for creatures in your graveyard, which is good with Rumble and Town Greeter. Okay. I mean, nobody's ever played White of the Reliquary before. Today's the day. I could have taken the other card. I can't remember the name right now. I don't need a Mana Confluence. I'll take a Cut Down. Probably not play it. Freebooter I'm very excited about. I probably won't be playing Detective's Phoenix. But it's good with all the mill that I have, I guess. K-Command Wield. That's nuts. Okay. Green Sun Zenith. I don't have enough mana to reliably care about this card. This mana is crazy. If we had a Bazaar, this deck would be 10 out of 10. Currently, it's not that great. When this enters, I guess you can just cast it normally, but I don't have any discard outlets besides Angie's Ravager and Carnage Interpreter, which is a little bit sketchy. But, I mean, you play this and you just get back a Carnage Interpreter. I mean, it's maybe it's good enough. It's a land. Hogak's a 0. Mind Collapse Fury. Sad we had to let this homie go. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this, and I guess I'm going to run Cut Down or Mind Collapse. I have removal for small creatures, so I'll play removal for big creatures. And then this feels like a 17 land deck. This is free. This is free. 17 land is kind of a lot. I could run 16 with a Green Suns, which can grab birds. It can get Hogak, but I would need so much mana. I don't think that's worth. This does cost 4. This costs 1 mostly. This grabs a land. This grabs a land. This can get a land. Okay. Triple Jund colors. I might not even need the tapped land, to be honest. This mana is insane. Like, actually so good. 1 tapped tri-land. This gets a forest, which can grab... Maybe I don't play the generous Ent because I have just so much... Oh, no. Ent is really good with Detective's Phoenix. Yeah, that's insane. Do all of my fetches get all of my colors? That is the main question. Marsh Flats can get black, which gives me black red, black green. This can get black, this can get black. So they can all get all my colors. I think I'm going to cut my tapped land and just run all of these. 3 black, 1 1. That feels wrong. Right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 green sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 black sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 red sources. That feels good. All right. We're going to run it like that. See you all round 1. All right, we're playing against Squiggly 2. Teleport and Glug, have fun. And we're on the play. Yeah, we'll keep this. Time to find out if white is good. I don't think it's going to be amazing. I'm kind of playing it as a bad Tarmogoyf, but sometimes a bad Tarmogoyf is not the worst. Leading on Forest to player on Wasteland. Turn 2, it depends on what they play. Probably going to be Freebooter, but Malevolent Rumble also an interesting one. Hex Drinker. Okay, well, I'm just going to Renin 6 the Hex Drinker because that's oh hey, Renin 6 into 6. Let's do it. And this is where being on the play is huge. It's also like the 1 damage mode just feels so bad. Because not only does this kill this, if they have Mana Dorks in hand, like this is just a Plague Wind. It's so insane. That would be a good time for mutagenic growth, I guess. But they clearly did not have it. Ooh, okay. Tomb into Sentinel. So that's huge. 3/4, so they can crack Stomping Ground. I really want to Rumble because then I can get value off Renin 6. So I guess I will do that. The other option is just cast 6. And then I have 6 in play. But then I don't get value off Renin 6. And maybe Rumbling is too greedy. Because yeah, it's too greedy. They would have to hit a non-creature as sorcery speed to be able to kill my Renin 6 here. And I think because this is going to die if they can grow it, I'm just going to ping them for 1. Because if they kill it, I get 1 damage out of it. If they don't kill it, I still have a Renin 6 in play, and I don't care about loyalty counters. And like, if I win by 1 damage, I'm going to be real happy that I did that. Oh, I can also just retrace Renin 6. Wait, that's kind of insane. This dies, discard a land, get back Renin 6, get the land back. That seems good. Huh, they discarded Horizon Canopy, so they... Oh, they have Oko. Alright, fair enough. They make the map into a creature and attack Renin 6. That also... Oh! No, opponent! I mean, I'm happy. Oh, they did hit. If they whiffed... Yeah, you make the thing into a creature. They kept Snapcaster Mage on top. Okay, Renin 6 dead. Nethergoyf gonna get pretty big. I need the black mana. Snapcaster on top. That makes me want to freebooter. A lot of things I want to do. I can't attack with 6 because this thing's huge. White isn't getting any bigger. Let's Rumble. This gives me more things to retrace with 6. Aji's Ravager. Okay. Marsh Flats can grab Overgrown Tomb. I don't know if I care about having lands in my graveyard though, so I could just get a swamp here. I could also just grab Angie's Ravager. Not amazing, but it is the only non-land card. But if 6 is in play, I could just retrace anything that I want. I'm gonna grab this. Grab this. Then we're going to play Stomping Ground. And I kind of just want to play Angie's Ravager here, but I guess it just dies. It's not that good. Play Nethergoyf. Pass turn. I don't know how we're beating this Oko. Okay, they're just playing Snapcaster Mage. Wild. Making it big. They hit a forest. That's not what I would have expected to happen there. I would have expected Oko to make the thing into a 3/3. But I guess with Nethergoyf, maybe it doesn't matter that much. And then I can just eventually hit Hogak to go over the top of this, is the play. Alright, we're gonna retrace Renin 6. Red, green. Gains control of creature with power 3 or less. So they can take 6 and just give me a food token. That's pretty rough. I will get back a land. Play it. Grab, at this point, just a swamp. So I can go Freebooter and White of the Reliquary. That feels kind of good. Although White of the Reliquary feels like it's just a bad card. They have Forest Ignoble Hierarch. Okay. Yeah, I'm not so sold on this white card. It seems like pretty bad. I also just shrunk my Nethergoyf by doing this. If they do exchange with Oko, I can kill it. And Kitesail Freebooter can attack Oko at least. I think White of the Reliquary is just going to block and die, is my guess. Block Sentinel and just die to whatever it is. Okay, they do exchange. So if I kill Oko, they can get it back off 6, I guess is the play. Not a bad play. I know they have Ignoble Hierarch, so it's a little strange not doing this pre-combat. They're attacking Renin 6. I will block with this dude. I think making my Nethergoyf a bit bigger may be worthwhile. I don't really know. They drew Titania. Okay. Pretty bad. Yeah, their hand was Ignoble Hierarch Forest last time I saw it, so it hurts to see this. I don't know what I can do to get out of this now. It's a lot of stuff they have. I'm surprised they played... Oh, they could Convoke into a land? Oh, but they tapped wrong. Okay. Because they could have, at some point, discarded a land to retrace the Hex Drinker, and that just, like, immediately kills me. I'm still very likely dead. But their last card in hand is Ignoble Hierarch. Badger, Mole, Cub. I mean, like... Okay, this can kill something, which this does some damage. Their last card in hand is Ignoble Hierarch. So I guess I killed the Oko because they could... Oh no, they have Reach. Okay, well I should have killed this then. They have Reach. They have Reach. They have Reach. Badger Mole Cub. Earthbend here. And this just taps for 2 mana for some reason. Because that's how that works. Cast you. So if they swing out, like at least I have Angie's Ravager to maybe redraw. Like Hogak could potentially stabilize the board. If they Oko the Ravager, I'm kind of screwed. Okay, they don't do that. I think at this point you should be like Oko Mox Diamond or something, but there's the Hierarch. Okay, they get a map. They're both attacking Renin 6. I feel like this block is actually not that bad. And then we just let Renin 6 die because it doesn't matter that much. We're trading Nethergoyf for Sentinel. Yeah, and then Renin 6 dies. That feels good to me. And actually, Angie's Ravager has a decent attack here. I guess they can block with 6 plus Delighted Halfling. They hit Botanical Sanctum. So now they can retrace Hex Drinker and then level it up a bunch, and that's kind of sad. Okay. So that's a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4. They can get it to level 3 in a 4/4. So I don't know if I can possibly win this. What is this? If Dismember? Where did that come from? Okay. That seems very risky. Going to 5 now. Detective's Phoenix is... they have Reach. Dang. Stupid Reach. They're at 5. I mean, that's something. I draw Shifting Woodland. Play that. This can become something. If I exile the Nethergoyf, I lose Delirium, so let's just hang tight. But they're at 5 life. I know they have a food, but they keep tapping out. Okay, this actually tells me a lot. They have Ancestral with Snapcaster. Their mana base looks really bad. Like, without Mox Diamond this game, they would have had a very rough time. I wish I had Wasteland. Tireless Tracker. They make a food. And this is until end of turn. Yeah, until end of turn. So I can't like do it end of turn and then untap. Wait, they didn't make Hex Drinker protection from everything. What the what is happening? Okay. I'll block here. Alright. I'll gain some life. They were playing this very, very slowly. 5 life. How can I possibly win this? It involves like uh double striking creatures. I can Angie's Ravager and lose this plus my hand. I could just play this. Gives me a map token, which I guess is pretty good. Put it here. Put Generous Ent into my graveyard. Absolutely. Alright, opponent. Will you kill me? Like, they're holding up mana for something. And I get to find out what it is now. Just gaining life. That was more important than hitting me with a Hex Drinker. It's times like this where I wish I had Elspeth. It's just that would be a card that could win the game here. Okay, they have leveled up Hex Drinker all the way. They get a clue off the tracker. They're up to 8 life, potentially up to 11 life. They made Mox Diamond into a creature. Okay. Well, we get to eat the Mox Diamond. And at this point, the flying is... I don't know what's more relevant here. I'm going to chump here. Town Greeter, let's go. Okay, that can do something. They gain life. We need Hogak plus Detective's Phoenix. I hit literally none of those. Carnage Interpreter would have been pretty good. As it currently stands, though, we're pretty close to dead here. I can attack with Sentinel because it trades with, like, Titania, but even that doesn't matter that much. It does give me a map token. I literally need to mill into Hogak plus Detective's Phoenix. Okay, they trade. Because they could retrace Titania and then get back another land thing. But I don't care that much. Explore here. We hit Overgrown Tomb. So I will play this tapped. And at this point I'll get back Nethergoyf. Exiling creature, land, sorcery, planeswalker. Instant. Okay, we're still alive. I don't know how I'm gonna mill into both cards I want now. Okay, you get another Goyf. They gave me a clue. Alright. I'm gonna take 12 because I need all of this life for Hogak. Library. Alright, crack the clue. Desecrix for Carnage Interpreter. I'm just dead to Hex Drinker. Yeah, I don't want to show them that. Okay. That would have been cool. Cut down feels pretty good against them. It kills a lot of random stuff. What feels bad? Fury would have been great at any point. Phoenix is good. Ravager feels kind of bad. Let's do that. Oh, right, we're playing... Wait, sorry. Literally, sideboarding took so long. I forgot that this was still the same round. I'll keep this hand. Okay. Yeah, opponent went to time on sideboarding. Let's... Verdant Catacombs for something. Turn 2... Probably gonna run in 6 one of their creatures again, given the way. This is, this is deja vu. Okay, shock here. I have 1 red, 2 black, 2 green, so Overgrown Tomb. Actually, wait. I guess it would have been Stomping Ground that I should have gotten. That's okay. Deja vu. Do you have Mox Diamond into Oko this time? Because that's what we had last time. No, just the Talisman. Great. Okay, Town Creator's good. This enters tapped unless I control 2 or fewer other lands. Let's go Blooming Marsh. Then we can go Badgermole Cub. I don't want to make my red land be a creature. So let's put it on Blooming Marsh. Make you a creature. And then Town Greeter. What is this? Dismember? Oh, that sucks. So I can't tap for 2 here. Yeah, good play by them. That's just a creature now. I guess I can attack them for 1. This will get back Catacombs. Ah, that really like messed up my play, but it's fine, right? Because they lost 4 life in the process. Um, not that big of a deal. Sowing Myco Spawn. The sick card. They grab Savannah. Kitesail Freebooter. Okay, Catacombs. Fetch. Grabbing Forest. Then I'm going to Rumble. This will grab. Ooh. Emperor of Bones, Shifting Woodland, Concealing Curtains. Emperor of Bones is nuts. I can't do everything I wanted here. I can go Town Greeter. Carnage Interpreter discards my hand. I don't think that's the play. Firebolt plus Renin 6 can kill next turn. I think I'm going to get down a Kitesail Freebooter here. Take Palantir. They have nothing else in hand. Great. Renin 6 will get back Shifting Woodland or Badger Mole. I'll just get back Verdant Catacombs for now. They draw a tireless track. Okay. It's just how it is. They can attack Renin 6. I think. How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm 1 away from being able to Town Greeter, Emperor of Bones, and Carnage Interpreter. Let's just play this slowly. Block here. Library is not bad. Okay, let's go Library. Firebolt the Tireless Tracker. They crack the clue and then I ping it with Renin 6. Go ahead. This turn, I could let Renin 6 die. Because Library is a little awkward with Carnage Interpreter, Emperor of Bones. But we'll see, because I could also keep Freebooter around. I think not giving them Palantir makes sense. But I can just immediately up. I'm just going to let Renin 6 die. I don't care about it that much. I think them not drawing good cards is far more important. Birds doesn't matter. Tarmogoyf is huge. That is a big dude. Cut down. Okay, cut down, not very good in this specific instance. Let's go Town Greeter, because we're trying to hit Hogak. Why did they do that on my turn? I don't know. They do this. Okay, we whiffed, but we hit Hogak. So, perfect. Let me play a land, fetch so I have more Hogak fuel. Grabbing a swamp. Play Hogak. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we can Emperor of Bones with Fury. Adapt 2. So turn off auto yields. Exile Fury. Adapt. Actually insane. I think I just killed Tarmogoyf. Then attack with this double striking, and they basically have to chump block it. Pretty good. pretty good turn there. Yeah, this card is really, really nice in our deck, actually. They bottomed a Snapcaster Mage. I think they're just, like, dead here. Sentinel is awesome. Let's play a land, move to combat. Exile your... I don't really care. I guess I should exile, like, Dismember. Attack, attack. Keep the rest around. I guess attack with this. This doesn't have reach. Okay. If all the 6, 2, 3, play this. Play Carnage Interpreter. Get some clues. Map token on Emperor of Bones next turn. So that way, oh, that's so sick. I can adapt again and get a Tireless Tracker with haste. I'm just gonna attack. I think I think this is probably enough. Exile Dismember. Okay, they're dead. Round 3. Their deck does not look that good. Goldspan Dragon is potentially good in the matchup just because of how, like, seems like they're weak to flyers. Mind Collapse. This hits planeswalkers that can kill Oko, maybe. Every time I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna record a quick cube draft, and then like we're both down on time, but it definitely goes a little bit slower than expected. I'm gonna keep this. We have Hogak in hand, which is not necessarily ideal, but cut down for your first thing, turn 2 Badgermole Cub, set up 6, and then hopefully 6 can attack, mill cards, then I can Hogak. Seems pretty good. Also, I don't know how this works with Convoke necessarily. But like Badgermole Cub might just enable. We're gonna cut down. I have things to do with my 2 mana. I don't know if they have things to do with their 2 mana. So we're gonna do this first because now I can go Birds Curtains, and then I can go Badgermole Cub, Birds taps for 2, and that's crazy. They put a land in the graveyard, so maybe mana heavy hand. Oh man, Birds, Curtains, Birds first to play on days. Next turn, we play Badgermole Cub. If we draw a land, we have so much mana. Or I just play 6. I guess if I draw a land, I go Cub. If I don't draw a land, I just play 6. Or potentially evolve Concealing Curtains, because they clearly have too many lands and not enough playables. So I could take like an Oko or something. But this makes Oko a bad play, right? Did they just bottom a land and then not have a land? That's not necessarily a bad play. There are times when they did. Okay. There are times when you're like short on mana, and it kind of makes sense to do that. Let's go Shifting Woodland, Badgermole Cub, Earthbend U. This is a trigger, right? Okay, so I can't actually use that to cast Hogak. 6 mana, I can cast 6 though. Then pass turn. I need black mana. But I can almost just like naturally convoke Hogak just with creatures here. Here comes Oko. Oh, just tracker? Oof. Oh, okay. They held a land maybe for tracker. I don't know if I agree with that, but it's what they did. Shieldred. Shieldred's also quite good. How many creatures do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm 1 away from Hogak. I think I just attacked with 6 in this spot. Hopefully I hit a black source. Just attack with 6. Overgrown Tomb is a black source. Okay, take 2. Let's go. I can retrace any of these, but I don't care. I need mana, so let's shock this in. Black, black for Shieldred. Then I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can play Hogak, or I can just play Carnage Interpreter into Hogak. Oh no, you don't tap for double black. Rude. Okay, I'm just gonna play Hogak. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get in there. Pretty good board. Okay, tracker gets bigger. Skull Clamp. Okay, that's fine with me. Got 1 card in hand. Badgermole Cub. So they can make a 1/1 and clamp it. Draw some stuff. Really bad against Shieldred. Cool. Oh my gosh. Rumble? Rumble's so good here. Alright, let me... Green. Rumble. I guess Renin 6. Happy for red. Green. Black. Yeah, because you already give me green. This, we're gonna get back Swamp. Play the Swamp. Play Carnage Interpreter. Cool. Really pretty good here. Let me draw with the Eldrazi. Great. Get in there with Hogak. If I attack with Shieldred, they can double block, but they have no cards in hand. But Shieldred means you just can't ever... Yeah, you can't ever draw cards with Shieldred out. Okay. Down to 4, down to 2. I can retrace Desecrix at some point, and they die. Sick. Hey, gotta post this to YouTube? Yep, I will. Sorry, missed. Yeah, I gained 2 life. I mean, Hogak's just gross. Land's got me, and you haven't rented 6 to get my Snake Game 1 and 2 hurt. They're cracking the clue just to die. Respect. GG Squiggly. I think there were a couple lines round one, game one, that were a little bit weird, but I didn't see your hand, right? I don't think so. Hard to say. But overall, good games. All good, great match. Could not get my machine running again. Happy New Year. What a way to go out. See you all next round. All right, we're playing against Jared. Wow. I mean, it's a six lander, but it has library on the draw, and of all the cards to help like undo library tempo disadvantage, Fury is one of them. So I think I will keep this hand, even though it's super dirtily. Like, it's really, really dirtily. But, oh man, don't thought seize me. Okay, that's so bad for me, but it's fine. We have birds. Birds also pretty good. Oh, I'll tell my opponent to like have fun. We'll see if I can beat turn one Mana Vault. They say you too. It's very kind. Okay, Retrofitter Foundry. Alright. Library's okay into that. Rented 6 is very good into that. Let's go Copperline Gorge, Birds of Paradise. Last turn. This is an insane series of draws for me. Okay, 5 mana, Titania. It's gotta be Titania. And then I'm gonna play a fetch land. Fury the Titania, Emperor of Bones Titania. Yeah. Let me draw in response. Yeah, it's just gonna be exactly that. I kill your Titania, and I get my own. Let's go. Ooh, K command on Retrofitter Foundry is also pretty good. But I think let's do this. Shock. I want more green. Let me get Overgrown Tomb. Green red so I can cast. I guess I have that as well. Let's get Overgrown Tomb. Yeah. We're gonna cast no, I need all of my mana. This does get me off of library, but it's really good, right? I get my land back. So we're gonna evoke Fury on Titania. Get ditching Ren and 6, because I don't care. Hit this. They crack their fetch. Yeah. Dude, this is so sick. This is so insane. Emperor of Bones is the most absurd card of all time. Okay. Black, colorless, Emperor of Bones. Beginning of combat. Let's get Titania. Activate. Get Titania. Get my fetch. Crack the fetch right now. Get a Stomping Ground tapped. Thank you for 5. So insane, dude. Titania goes away, but like, I don't know, that felt pretty good. I could have also done Fury and hit them for like 6 and not given them an elemental, but I think Titania giving me a land makes it so much better. It also keeps Fury in my graveyard for things like Hogak. Or Kolaghan's Command, actually, the card I literally have in my hand. They have Vampiric Tutor. Okay. Curious what they're getting. Maybe Toxic Deluge? Down to 11. This is the like one of the best string of draws I've ever had. I kept a 6 lander. I drew Emperor of Bones, Birds, Shieldred, Kolaghan's Command. They get Grist. Okay. Town Greeter. Town Greeter's pretty good. I can go Town Greeter plus Shieldred this turn. Yeah, that feels pretty good to me. Oh, I need green. Put a land card from among them. I'll take this one. What the heck? Why did that? I chose the land. What the heck? Okay, I didn't get a land, I guess. I don't know if it matters that much. I guess if I play Shieldred, they could just kill Shieldred. So, yeah, they could just grist down the Shieldred. So I think what I would prefer to do, cast Kolaghan's Command, getting back a thing, destroying an artifact. Getting back Fury, getting this out of here. They get a servo. And then I will exile your Oliphant. And no attacks from me. Next turn, we're just going to hard cast a Fury. Yeah, if I cast Children, they downtick Grist, and nothing good happens. They kill the 5/3, I assume. Oh, okay. Okay, we got a game. Oh boy. They get a 4/4 Trampler. They know about the Fury. Okay, we got a game. Dark Confidant. We're pretty far away from doing... Man, Minskin Boo, huh? Play a Mountain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5. Cast Fury. I think I still... Killing Minskin Boo is probably the play. They get to keep a Grist, but we can beat a Grist. I'm never beating Minskin Boo. And I will land Dark Confidant. Even if I hit Hogak, it's not that big of a deal. They can Grist downtick to kill the Fury, but I still have a 5/3. And Shieldred will give me life back eventually. Okay. Not Hogak. Badgermole Cub. Love it. Firebolt. Firebolt's pretty good. That can kill Grist and just save most of my remaining issues. Pretty expensive to kill Grist with it. Let's go Badgermole Cub. Put on a forest. Or a swamp. And we do kill the Grist. And the reason for killing the Grist is so we can stick a Shieldred. Firebolt, Grist. Red, green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No attacks. Because I have Dark Confidant, and I'll soon have a Shieldred, and you're dying to your own mana vaults very slowly. Okay, we might have beaten a Minskin Boo. Urza Saga does not stop them from dying slowly. Mind Collapse is very good. Holy cow, is that good. Alright. Get a Shieldred out there. Then let me kill this thing. Then let's start attacking with these two. And they're probably just dead now. Although Hogak can do 7 to me, so there's that. Okay. Whoa, they didn't even see the Hogak. Great. Jund v Jund. Cut down. Doesn't kill Titania. Maybe it's just not worth. We just run it. Mind Collapse is the removal spell of choice. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. This hand doesn't do a ton, but we can send out a giant flying Carnage Interpreter on like turn 4, maybe. And we have good draws. Go ahead. Turn 2, I think just hardcast Detective's Phoenix. I've drawn so well. It's actually insane in this matchup. I feel bad for the opponent. White of the Reliquary. Not scary at the moment. We just go Badlands Phoenix. I don't think it's worth mind collapsing a White of the Reliquary at the moment. Save that for like Minskin Boo. Uh-oh. Dark Ritual Minskin Boo? No, it can't be Minskin Boo. Oh, now it can. Wait a second. This is so sick. Oh no. Double green. Oh, okay. That's a strip mine. No, it doesn't work with strip mine. They didn't hit a land. So that's a pretty good thing to mind collapse. Take 3. Hey. Let's Marsh Flats for a good land. I'm gonna have to sack a mountain here, but I guess I don't have any leftover mountains. I'll get an Overgrown Tomb. And do I want a Carnage Interpreter or do I want a White of the Reliquary? Carney's discarding white, which could be good, but it's also just huge. But this looks like it's going to be a matchup that's going to take a while. I think I want to play white this turn. Black, green. And then we kill this. Makes white a 4/4. Oh, right, they can turn into a land. Sick. Oh, I can sack my Phoenix and then put it on the Carnage Interpreter. That's pretty good. Okay, Mind Collapse out. This card not being Sorcery Speed is kind of surprising to me. I would have guessed it is, but That's why we try cards out. But I think the Flying Carnage Interpreter is going to hit them for 7, so they die in literally 2 hits. So they need a very good answer to this. Take 4. That's also really good here. Can I send a Flying Hogak at them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I don't play a land here, I can. I don't know, but I need the land to bestow. Oh, and I need the Phoenix. Yeah, there's no way I can. Okay, then we're just going to play a land here. Wait. If I just play Carnage Interpreter, I'll have 5 cards in the graveyard. No, I think 5 cards for Hogak. But I can tap Phoenix to play the Hogak. So I can play out my swamp. Playing Carnage Interpreter. Discarding Hogak. Casting Hogak. Pay, pay, pay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit you with the Phoenix. It's a pretty big boost in damage. I wish I had the mana. If I had more cards in my graveyard, I could have sacked Detective's Phoenix for a land and then bestowed it onto the Hogak to attack that turn. But I didn't. I only had the 4 cost in the graveyard. But this time, I could sack Hogak to white and then, like, replay Hogak. All right, we're in the finals. See you there. All right, we're here in the finals against Villas. I'm going to trust this hand on the draw. We got birds. We got Town Greeter for more lands. And it's Boros. With a Mana Crypt, that's going to be hard to win. That's going to be really hard. Turn 1 Evora. This is going to be a turn 1 Concealing Curtains, I think. What an insane start. Rootwalla? Okay, thank God. They discarded Reprieve? What else is in your hand? I think I'm just dead. Like, Hogak's good. Yeah, I have to Concealing Curtains here. Overgrown Tomb is green-black. Because it blocks Evora. And then I have to draw a land next turn and then Town Greeter into stuff and play a Hogak. That's the only way I get out of this. Draw a land, Town Greeter, just skip Town Greeter, put Hogak into play. My opponent discarded Reprieve, so they clearly have a play here though, which is very scary. Voice of Victory. Okay, it's not that scary. Word revealed. Still not enough to get past Concealing Curtains, fortunately. Okay, land. Oh my gosh, we've done it. Mountain. Hogak is so good. Town Greeter. I need 5 cards in my graveyard, and I currently have 5. So I just have to say okay and put a Hogak down, I think. Turn 2 Hogak. Not bad. I'm kind of all in, but they have a Mana Crypt, and if they don't have Path to Exile, Hogak is just going to destroy them. Okay, Chandra doesn't do it. Kills that guy, but we don't care about that guy. Land? Oh, okay. Attack you for 8. Yeah. Trample. Down to 5. Let's shock into Stomping Ground. Am I ever winning the late game against this opponent? Because I could just play Carnage Interpreter for a 5-power Menace dude. That can also block Evora. But I guess Sentinel can block Evora and it's more reasonable. It's like a good middle ground. Because then I can go Sentinel next last turn and then Carnage Interpreter this turn. And if they lose any flips, they're just kind of done. They hit Inti. Inti's good with Evora. But then they're attacking, so okay. I won that game. Hogak is cracked. He's so good. Cut down definitely coming in. I cannot believe I won that game. Like, Hogak is one of the only cards in all of Magic that could have done that. I think Angie's Ravager kind of sucks. I don't know. At least with no discard outlet, it's like a 3-mana Be Sad card. But in a grindy matchup like this, maybe it's good enough. Because it is recurring card advantage. But on the draw, maybe I put it in on the play. I'm also just very happy with how I played that. The not going for birds let me like block, and then the 0/4 is big enough they can't kill it easily. I hate this hand. I will be mulliganing it. Okay. Library on the draw, but sad edition. I'm gonna ditch a mountain here. Because we have Ren in 6, and I'm likely to activate library turn 2. Dude, okay, I'm Mana Crypt, go. Pretty bold opener. Library. But I mulligan, so I don't get a draw turn 1. What do you have here? Felia? Because game 3, they're not going to have Mana Crypt in their opener, likely. Okay, they just like taking damage, I guess. I don't know, I guess they're just bluffing something, but they could just lose to Mana Crypt. Okay. I like this. Allow me to draw. Hull Breacher? No way, dude. Okay, just Tidebinder. I don't think you can even counter this, so... Wait, did it work? Counter anything. Okay, so let's go Badlands. Firebolt this. Go ahead. Next turn, 5. I'll be up to 6. They win the flip. Dock up. I feel like because they have Mana Crypt in play, I mean, they could have Gut or Broadside Bombardiers, which then make it not that big of a deal. But there is a temptation to skip my turn this turn. It's kind of gross. They could have Reprieve as well. I think I'm just going to skip my turn. They're not doing anything. I don't know if this is correct, but they're not doing anything. And if this is going to be a card advantage battle, then Library will help me with that a lot. And it's not like I'm going to race them on tempo here. And they felt like they were holding a Reprieve anyway. So if I go like land creature and they Reprieve it, I'm in the exact same spot I would be now. Except I'm also not able to activate Library the following turn. Inti, okay. Okay. Can't Tidebinder this one. Draw. Generous Ent. I'm gonna go Forest into... Inti's gonna get bigger. Kitesail Freebooter, I think, is what I want to do. They can Reprieve it. Okay. They gotta race Mana Crypt. I'm hitting them for 1.5 damage per turn on average. Ancestral, it's also pretty good. But I think I need to set up a turn where I discard Generous Ent and then bestow Detective's Phoenix onto something. They hit Ragavan, but they don't have red mana. So I take 2, and then Inti does something. They don't discard? What? Okay, I'll take that. Stomping Ground. Well, 6 feels pretty good. I can send a hasty 4-power 6 at them or at Chandra. No, I can't, because that takes an extra mana. So I think I'm going to shock this in. Draw a card. Then play 6. Feels bad shocking in. Really? I'm not drawing a card because I want card advantage. I'm drawing a card because I need to dig to something specific. Like a Carnage Interpreter, a Hogak, something that can kill them with Detective's Phoenix very easily. They uptick Chandra. Path to Exile. You can path my 6. Okay. Use the ability. Let's get a Swamp. Taking 2 off Inti. I'm almost ready to just Generous Ent with haste. Okay, they do discard. Plains. 3/3 trample. Dude, you're doing straight up nothing. That's insane. I mean, Inti might still kill me. Oh, just too big for cut down. Okay, let me play a forest. I really want to Kitesail Freebooter with haste against them. So let's go Forest Kitesail Freebooter and see if that even resolves. Okay. This lets me plan my turn much better. Lightning Bolt, Unholy Heat, Fractured Identity. Snapcaster Mage. It's a pretty good hand. It's a really, really good hand. They can Snapcaster Reprieve. Unholy Heat. 6 damage if you have Delirium, which they do. If I take Lightning Bolt... Okay, so they're going to Bolt, Snap, Bolt. Fractured Identity I don't care about that much. I can cut down the Snapcaster Mage. I guess I take Unholy Heat to force them to bolt my Freebooter. Then I will ditch a Generous Ent here. Or Overgrown Tomb. Then I will bestow on the Freebooter using this mana. Now you probably want to Lightning Bolt this guy. Great. So I just get a 1-mana 2/2. Now let's play birds. Because they can kill Detective's Phoenix anyway, I might as well kind of force them to do it now. They fall to 8. So end of turn, they Snapcaster Bolt me, and then I cut down the Snapcaster. What? Why are you playing this so slow? You're not going to win every Mana Crypt flip. What the heck? Wow, that's insanely slow play from them. Maybe they're worried about a Lightning Bolt and they're going the long con. During Innocence, we can cut down. Broadside Bombardiers, I can cut down. Okay. That was an insane draw from them, but I can handle it. I'm going to kill this now. They do still have Unholy Heat. If they had lost the flip, they'd be at 5, and I could kill them, though. They can make this 4. They don't discard. I think I'm going to chump this. Really needed to draw action there. Although, I could Firebolt them down to... I need to kill Enduring Innocence. And I need to hit Chandra, maybe. I can Firebolt them down to 6. Renin 6 puts them down to 5. Phoenix puts them to 3. So, let me attack. Chandra Emblem can kill me pretty quick. Okay, that makes sense. Drawing all these lands is very rough. Renin 6 can kill Enduring Innocence so they can't gain life. And then I have to shock in Overgrown Tomb, unfortunately, which means I'm taking a lot of damage. But let's Firebolt the Chandra, because that's a problem. Really need you to lose a Mana Crypt flip at some point. Because Detective's Phoenix is just lethal, kind of at any point. If I draw a creature, anyway. They're down to 5. I hit Stern Scolding. I take 2. I need to draw the guy that mills creatures and somehow haste it out. They hit a Plains. I know most of their hand, I think. Fractured Identity, my Renin 6. Snapcaster Bolt. Okay, fair enough. Cool. Well played by them. Game 3, they unlikely to have Mana Crypt. So they're a very different deck than they kind of presented before. Grindy opponent. Shieldred seems good. Dark Commandant seems good. Cut down seems pretty good if I can play it early enough. White of the Reliquaries just... If they use removal, actually seems kind of good. Oh, maybe Mind Collapse is not... No, yeah, Mind Collapse is good. Firebolt feels kind of bad against them. They showed Bombardiers. I guess this kills Bombardiers. Alright, we'll just do this. I cannot keep this, unfortunately. Okay. I don't like this hand, but I will keep it. It's got removal. It's got stuff. I'm gonna ditch Starting Town. And we're gonna shock in a Stomping Ground. I don't know if I can win this matchup with this hand, but we'll see. It involves going Town Crier with a fetch into Hogak. That would be good. They kept on top. Renin 6 is also acceptable here. Grabbing Badlands. That's an insane top deck. Although I only have one more fetchable, so maybe it's not that good. But it's good with Mind Collapse, right? I can use Mind Collapse and then just get back the land. Ragavan with Dash. What are you attacking? Renin 6 for 2. They're going to bolt it next turn. I'm okay with that. It's a lot of mana for them to spend. Nethergoyf also blocks it. Not that well. Actually, pretty poorly overall. But I guess that's fine. No, it's not. I'm pretty sure I only have one more fetchable here. So let's fetch. Okay, I have 2. Let's play that. Nethergoyf like this. Let's play it. Can block a Ragavan. So I'm going to be weird and not get the land back so that Nethergoyf is big enough to block the Ragavan. Okay, they bolt the 6. I guess that was not the right play. Hard to say. Shifting Woodland doesn't do anything yet. Attack for 2. So I could have one more Marshflats in hand. I'm gonna play Overgrown Tomb tapped and not play Fury. Yeah. Yep, it's gonna be hard to beat that. Pathmine Nethergoyf. Fair enough. It's a lot of lands for me. I'm gonna grab a forest. No. Double red. Yeah, I'll grab a forest. During Innocence. That's also gonna be a problem. But I can at least Fury it. The Hogak. I cannot cast Hogak yet. Play this. Play Fury. At least gets pressure in play. But they do have 7 cards in hand, so very unlikely Fury sticks around. If I draw any green or black creature, I can go Mind Collapse, sack a land, and then play Hogak. Okay. Attack you. Okay. I'll take that. Copperline Gorge. I don't know what I'm going to do with even more mana. This is like an insane amount of lands to draw. So I guess I'll hold it. Consult. What is in their hand? What is happening over there? You trying to fractured identity my Fury? Because that would be rough. Down to 11. Fiery Confluence. 1 damage to each creature. Yep. Phoenix? Oh, that's a good one. That's a very good one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Childred. I'm trying to think of a reason to keep Copperline Gorge in hand now. I don't know of any. I'll play that. They do have the answer. Snapcaster, Path, Shieldred. Draw a card. They do lose a life from that. Hit a land. I have so many lands out of my deck. Unfortunately, she's exiled, so I can't even get her back with a Shifting Woodland. Their deck does so much nothing, it's insane. Cut down. Yeah. Kill this. Okay. I have Delirium, so let's Fury ya. Get you for 6. Unholy Heat. At least they used Unholy Heat on one of my lands, I guess. I had dreams of discarding Hogak and then shifting Woodlanding the Hogak, which would have gotten through Unholy Heat. They have Ragavan, they're playing it without dash. That is astonishing when you have Enduring Innocence, actually. Very surprised by that. 6 is awesome. Oh my god, that's a reason to... Oh! Yep, that's a reason to hold a land in hand. Wow. Yep. It might get countered, it might get killed, but man, that's rough. Yeah, if I had a land, I could retrace Rendon 6, kill Ragavan, and then, yeah. Live and you learn, I guess. I currently can't do anything else, though. Chandra can kill 6. Ugh. Let me attempt this. Okay, Ragavan down, 6 dies. If I lose because I played Copperland Gorge, I'm gonna be so sad, but that is a thing. Evora draws you a card. I could almost deck them. Deadly Shielder got exiled. Emperor of Bones is insane. That might actually just kill them if they don't have removal here. What am I doing? Fury does 6. It's gotta be Fury. Turn off auto yields. Fury. Okay. Activate. That's a lot of damage. This will hit 3 and 1, I think is correct. Hit you for 6 down to 3. We win! Okay. Wow, their deck did absolutely nothing. That's insane. Okay. Full hand for many turns and just... So the 6 play, unfortunately for me, didn't end up mattering, but we could have won that much more decidedly if we kept this in hand so that I could retrace. Like the turn I had 6, I could have gone 6, retrace Birds of Paradise, cast Hogak, much better position. But it didn't end up mattering, which is nice. We've trophied 2 in a row. maybe we'll do 3 in a row. See you there.